Sports TV, and I linked the article from WorldBoxingNews.net. Gennady Golovkin is getting sued by his management, his former management company, the Hermann brothers, I think their name are, and they kind of give some insight to World Boxing News on what's going on in Gennady Golovkin's professional career. Let's talk about it. We back. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And hey man, we staying drama free. We're just gonna talk this real boxing shit, man. And pretty much I can kind of give you a little insight that maybe nobody else will, or a sticking point is that when Golovkin actually met with the Don, Al Haymon, he changed Tom Loeffler's position and he cleaned house. You know, and whatever Al Haymon taught him or told him, it didn't get him over to Premier Boxing Champions because the Zone obviously had a better deal for him. It wasn't going to allow him to have to fight guys he didn't want to fight. He wanted to fight Canelo and had to fight that he wanted. But one of the things that it sounded like Al Haymon told him was, hey man, you know, you need to switch your team up and this and that. And the Hermann brothers said that Tom Loeffler's role in Gennady Golovkin's career has been really reduced, and that his wife, his wife and his accountant is now basically running the show. And Tom Loeffler basically, he got one foot in the door, one foot out the door. He basically on thin ice with Golovkin, and that, you know, seemed like, you know, Al Haymon kind of gave him some game, and I thought he was suing somebody in his company, Golovkin, or maybe they settled it or whatever. But the Hermann brothers that managed him, they got him, according to the article and probably them, they got Golovkin out of that bad deal he was in Europe. And it was one of the reasons why he didn't, quote unquote, come to America sooner, because he had a bad promotional contract. A lot of yo Triple G fanboys tell you that. And he was chasing Felix Sturm over there. Don't know why he didn't try to make a fight with Arthur that fought at I forget his name, but he fought Anthony Durrell in them, and he was a WBO title holder at middleweight, and I love to see him and Kelly Pavlik fight, but they never fought. And you know, Arthur sat over there in Germany too, but he was trying to fight Felix Sturm, but Arthur had that one hitter quitter. Obviously, Arthur went up, knocked out Jermaine Taylor, then got dominated. I think it was versus Carl Froch in the second round, and then Ward dominated him. However it went. Matter of fact, he beat Jermaine Taylor. He got disqualified versus Anthony Durrell because I went to that fight. And then he got outboxed by Carl Froch and then beat up by Andre Ward in the single elimination round. But that's here nor there. But, you know, they got Golovkin out of a bad deal, quote unquote, the article, or they claim. And then Gennady Golovkin pretty much was able to be free, come to America. And they said that Golovkin hadn't paid them their commission before firing them. So they looking for their split from, I guess, his last fight before they fired him. But I think a part in the article, and don't quote me, says that they never filed their commission pay. You know, they never filed their pay with whatever state athletic commission they was in. So I don't know if that's going to hamper them or that's going to hurt them not being able to not filing their commission, they money with the state athletic commission. That may hurt them. But you know what I heard about Gennady Golovkin, man, even going back to an interview that Colossal Sports TV, y'all go subscribe to him, he did with Peter Quillen a long time ago when people said he was ducking Golovkin. Everything was smoke and mirrors. Abel Sanchez he fired, and after he met with Al Haymon, it was Abel Sanchez. He reduced his pay. Tom Loeffler, he obviously reduced his pay and reduced his role. He got rid of the Hermann brothers. He reduced everybody role, or they got fired after meeting with Al Haymon. I don't know if Al Haymon showed him a paper trail, but one of the interesting things about Gennady Golovkin is that he was always shortchanging opponents. Peter Quillen said they offered him $500,000 to fight Gennady Golovkin. He said Al Haymon gave him $1 million to fight Winky Wright. Which one are you going to do? You going to fight Golovkin or you going to fight Winky Wright at the time? Older Winky Wright, make a quick $1 million. Obviously, you know what he done. He fought Winky Wright. And the whole mystique of people ducking Golovkin was that Golovkin just didn't want to fight nobody. It wasn't Abel Sanchez. It wasn't Tom Loeffler. It wasn't whatever they named the Hermann brothers. Golovkin simply didn't want to fight nobody. In secondary, He never wanted to pay nobody. That was the biggest problem with Gennady Golovkin. Gennady Golovkin didn't want to pay. Gennady Golovkin didn't want to fight nobody. And at the end of the day, Abel Sanchez had to say some of the most ludicrous, idiotic things to cover for Gennady Golovkin. Tom Loeffler said the most idiotic things, stupid things, and had to contradict himself because Golovkin was the one that never wanted to fight each other. Now he getting the most money he got in his career, and the team, they got him to the position to get that money and took all the hits. Now he want to reduce and fire everybody because he don't want to pay nobody. You know, it is what it is. It's business, and we'll see how it play out, but it just sounds like he penny pinching. You know, it sounds like he penny pinching. It sounds like he preparing for retirement. And it sounds like, you know, his wife, I did a video a while ago. His wife says he wanted him to retire from the sport of boxing. And the Hermann brothers claim that his wife and his accountant is the ones that's telling him what to do. So, you know, at the end of the day, I don't know what took him so long. Maybe they was trying to get the money from Golovkin, and Golovkin was like, nah, bro, I ain't paying you nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's unfortunate, man, that he out here getting that label. You know? But for me, I just never liked the guy. You know what I'm saying? It was just the way he talked, the way he moved, and everybody would put it on the other side. Oh, you know, Peter Quillen ducking him, or oh, this guy, man. I always looked at Golovkin like, damn, like this dude with this much talent, and he didn't miss a year after his promotional thing. It was like a matter of like 6 months. This much talent. Why didn't he come over and fight Kelly Pavlik? Or why did he go over there instead of chasing Felix Sturm like they say? Why didn't he chase Arthur? You know what I'm saying? You know, why didn't he chase some of these other people out here? And why did he sit here and duck? His best opponent is Kassim Uma. He's 30 years old, and Max Kellerman would speak him up, and a lot of guys say, oh, yeah, Golovkin going to be a monster. He was always overrated in the way he moved. And now it seems to be that he's a shitty person. You know, and most people think every boxer, because they nice and they don't speak English. Oh, big drama show, big drama. They all nice and shit, and it's cordial, and they just, you know, oh my God. They think they nice on the you know, under the surface. It's not true. Gennady Golovkin, I'm not sure about, you know, what he got going on, but the way he treated Abel Sanchez, I know everybody don't like Abel Sanchez. You know, it is what it is. But Abel Sanchez sit here and his reputation took a hit defending this dude being a ducker his whole career, and saying the most idiotic things like, oh, Lara, you know, Willie Monroe is more popular than Lara. Tom Loeffler sat there and was a whipping boy for Golovkin. You know, when it boiled down to it, all Hermann brothers, whatever they is, they got him all these bad deals. When it came down to it, you know what? No loyalty, you know? You never know. Golovkin might have been seeing the paper trail where they were stealing money from him, or just sound like he just wanted to make more money for himself as he get done retiring. And if his wife pulling the strings, that ain't never a good formula to mix your money with your honeys. And I learned that when I had a CNC Mills and Lathes class. That's one of the first things that a female instructor told me. You never mix your money with your honeys. And once you make that mistake one time, man, it's the worst thing. Single, married, or separated, or in casual relationship. It's a bad idea to get with a woman that, you know, that work in your same job. Fuck the shift. It don't even matter. I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's a bad recipe. But if, you know, he didn't learn from Shane Mosley, you know, he gonna learn. Because the minute that woman ain't happy, she gonna be trying to exploit his pockets and take everything. Shane Mosley's wife tried to take his genitals. She tried to make him get a vasectomy because she don't want him having no more kids. You tell me how crazy that is. Shane seemed like one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet on the surface, and he with a treacherous demon woman like that. But it is what it is, man. If this is what Golovkin want to do, like I've been saying, man, this dude is just a whack. He the one that been cherry picking and shortchanging negotiations, and Loeffler and the Hermann brothers and Abel Sanchez got to take the public hit for that, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. People gonna love Golovkin till the wheels fall off. That's your guy, one of the most overrated fighters I ever seen. But don't forget, check out my sponsor, The Help Blaze, at thehhelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Keep you fresh, man. Lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, everything, man. Website, promo code, description, 100% all natural stuff. Check them out. And don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you need to get in touch with me. You got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, whatever the situation may be. You can reach out to me on social media. You got a question, email me, Twitter the quickest way. Appreciate that love, support. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV, we gone. Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellas One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go.